tell it will be delicious. Can you not smell it already? Oh, how I love that gorgeous smell. You have all heard of Cadbury's? Why, Willy Wonka himself is the most fantastic, most extraordinary chocolate maker that the world has ever seen. Who here likes candy? I want to see your hands up. Who here likes candy? Raise your hands up.
Right here, right here.
And take a sunrise, sprinkle it with dew, cover it in chocolate, a miracle or two. The candy man can take the rainbow, wrap it in the side, soak it in the sun and make the chocolate and pie. The candy man can, but it's the love that makes the world taste good. The candy man makes everything satisfying and delicious. Candy man, delicious.
Right here.
Why, we spend things like saying, well, I'm not going to tell you, that's what you came in to see. But before I let you just do that, I have to fill you in on what's been happening here lately. Because Mr. Wonka makes the greatest chocolate ever, three other chocolate makers known as Mr. Frigglecook and Mr. Brightnose and Mr. Slugworth sent spies to work for Mr. Wonka in order to steal all of his secrets. And well, they must have been really good spies because soon afterwards, these three chocolate makers began making such Wonka favorites, such as ice cream that had belts, chewing gum that you could blow up to huge sizes before you could pop them up, and bubble gum that you could do the same. And well, Mr. Wonka did not know what to do. He did not know what the spies were, and if he continued to operate his factory, eventually all of his secrets might be stolen. So he did the only thing that he could do. He sent all the workers home and closed the factory. And well, you might think that this is the end for Wonka, but no sir, not for him. You see, months and months went by, and soon afterwards the factory began operating again. But the weird thing is that nobody knew who was running the place, since nobody ever came in and nobody ever came out. these 5 golden ticket winners are going to be able to score Mr. Wonka's Foxborough. They can be found in any street, in any town, in any city, in any country that the Wonka bars were sold. Not only that, but they are going to take home enough chocolate for the rest of their lives. And that, my friends, is where our story begins. 4 of the golden tickets have already been found, and... Oh! Would you like to meet up for all of the people? Alright, listen and watch carefully. I think they're here somewhere. Augustus Blue? Where are you, Augustus Blue?
Chocolate! Chocolate! I love chocolate! Food! I must eat all the time! This golden ticket is my meal ticket to eat and eat and eat! Food! Food! Food!
Very hygienic. Gosh. That is Augustus Blue for you guys. Our second golden ticket winner has the name of Violet. Violet! Where are you, Violet?
I'm not sure normally, but when I heard about this contest that Mr. Wonka was having, I quickly laid off the gum and switched to candy bars. But of course, I'm right back on the gum. I just love gum. To be completely honest, I wouldn't feel comfortable not having a little wedge of gum in my mouth at all times. Now, of course, I chew this all the time, except at meal times, of course. That's when I take it out and I just stick it right behind my ear, and then when I'm done, I take it and I put it right back in. It's good as new. And then, just so you know, that this piece of gum I'm working on right now is 3 months old. That's a record. The ivy from my friend is Cornelius Prince Metal, and oh, is she mad! It's my most treasured possession now. I just love gum. And of course, my mom says it's not ladylike for a lady's jaws to be going up and down as much as mine did. But what does she know? Her jaws go up and down just from yelling at me all the time. Now, at bedtime, I just take it out and I put it on my bed frame. And it's good as new in the morning. Well, it's a little hard at first. Maybe.
That is nasty! Ew! Come on. That is Violet for you guys. Our third golden ticket winner has the name of Duruga. Duruga Salt.
Where's my golden ticket? I want my golden ticket! As soon as I told my father that I simply had to have those golden tickets, he went out to town and started buying all of the Wonka candy bars he could his hands on. Thousands of them. He must have bought hundreds of thousands. Then he had them loaded onto trunks and sent directly to his own factory. He's in the peanut business, you see. He's got about 100 women working for him over at his joint, shelling peanuts roasted and salted. That's what they do all day long, these women. They just sit there, shelling peanuts. So he says, okay, girls, from now on you can stop shelling peanuts and start shelling the wrappers off these crazy candy bars instead. And they did. He had every worker in the joint yanking the paper from those bars of chocolate full speed ahead from morning to night. But 3 days went by, and we had no luck. Oh, it was terrible. Each time he came home, I would scream at him, where's my golden ticket? I want my golden ticket! And I would lie on the floor for hours, kicking and screaming most disturbing ways. But then, suddenly, on the evening of the 4th day, one of his women workers yelled, I've got it! I found the golden ticket! And my father said, give it to me quick! And she did. And he rushed home and gave it to me. And now, I'm all smiles, and we have a happy home once again.
Isn't she lovely? Our 4th golden ticket winner has the name of Mike TV. Where are you, Mike TV?
Of course I've got a golden ticket, but why can't everyone leave me alone? I want to watch television. I watch all the cowboy shows every day, even all the reruns. They're all terrific. John Wayne, Clint Eastwood, even those Hugh O'Brien and James Garner fellas. Well, one day, when I was watching my favorite show, a commercial popped on my favorite television show, and it said, Wonka's, golden tickets, 5 winners. So I decided to buy a bar, and I won. But honestly, I go to work pretty quickly. As I mentioned before, my favorite show was on, and they were getting to my favorite part. So I just gave the chocolate bar to the dog and kept on watching my shows. Honestly, I hope I can get back to them as soon as I can.
What is wrong with this generation? Come on. That is Mike TV for you guys. 7 people live here, and there's only 2 rooms and only 1 bed. So you can see the life is extremely uncomfortable. These are the father and mother of Mr. Buckets. Their names are Grandma Joe and Grandma Josephine.
So it doesn't take up.
And these 2 very old people are the father and mother of Mrs. Bucket. Their names are Grandpa George and Grandma Georgina. The bed was given unto the 4 old grandparents because they are so old and tired. And of course, they are all over 90 years old. This is Mr. Bucket. And this is Mrs. Bucket. They and little Charlie sleep up on a mattress on the floor on the other room. And as you know, this can get very cold in the winter time. But you see, they don't have any money to buy a better house. The only one that can work is Mr. Bucket, and, well, he lost his job a few weeks ago. You see, this is very sad, but it had to be done. He worked at a toothpaste factory, and once the working hours stopped selling, well, they didn't make any money, and people lost their jobs, and the factory closed down, and, well, you know how that goes. Oh, sorry, I almost forgot. This is the hero of the story, Charlie Hustle. Charlie's a nice boy. In fact, I'm quite worried about him. Did you know that he doesn't run like the other kids? He walks to save his energy. Since he has been starving lately. In fact, the whole family has. Oh, poor Charlie. Well, I've said far too much already. I'll see you guys later.
Well, it says here that 4 lucky children have found golden tickets. I wonder who the 5th lucky person will be.
Oh, I hope it's no one like our wholesome little boy.
Or as spoiled as that Veruca salt girl.
Or as beastly as that bubble-popping violet protocol. Or living such a useless life as that TV boy.
Yes, it makes you wonder if all children behave like this nowadays. Like these brats we've been hearing about.
Oh, of course not. Some do, of course. In fact, quite a lot of them, but not all of them.
And now there's only 1 golden ticket left.
Quite so. And just as Charlotte making cabbage soup tomorrow, that ticket was a nasty piece that doesn't deserve it.
Huh, I bet I know someone who'd like to find that golden ticket. How about it, Charlie? You love chocolate more than anyone I ever saw.
I sure would, Grandpa Joe. You know, it just about makes me faint every day when I have to pass by Mr. Wonka's chocolate factory. The smell of that delicious chocolate often makes me so dreamy that I fall asleep and bump into Mr. Wonka's fence. But I guess I should just realize that dreams don't come true. Just imagine, I could win the 5th golden ticket. Why, it's pure imagination.
Well, Charlie, it may seem like pure imagination to you, but I could tell that what we imagine sometimes comes true.
Turn it down a smidge.
Cheer up, Charlie. Give me a smile. What happened to the smile I used to know? Don't you know your grin has always been my sunshine? Life, that sunshine shows. No need to frown. Deep down you know
kid wouldn't be disappointed? I sure wish he'd won. I'd do anything for that boy. Why, I might...
Mom, Dad, Grandpa Joe, Grandfolks, you'll never believe what happened.
Good gracious, Charlie, what did happen?
Well, I was walking home, and the wind was blowing so cold, and the snow was flying so hard, and I was looking down at the ticker face, and
Go on, what is it?
That's good enough.
there it was, just lying there in the snow. So I looked around, and I was seeing as if they were missing anything. What? I didn't find what? I found 50 cents. Poor Charlie. But then I thought, it was my 50 cents. And I was just craving a Willy Wonka, really cool mystery. So I bought them, and I opened the wrapper slowly.
You probably got it!
Oh, Charlie, you didn't go getting sick now, did you?
He hasn't worked in 50 years!
A little louder on the music.
I never thought my life would be anything but a catastrophe, but suddenly I begin to see a bit of an awful me. Cause I got a golden ticket. I got a golden twinkle in my eye. I never had a chance to shine, never a happy song to sing, but suddenly half the world was mine. What an amazing thing! Cause I got a golden ticket. I got a golden sun up in the sky.
Great job. Charlie, you did it! I'm so proud. I'm so proud.
I never thought I'd see the day when I would face the world and say good morning. Look at the sun. I never thought that I could be slapping the lap of luxury, cause I have said it couldn't be done, but it can be done. Yes, it can be done.
I dreamed that I would fly over the moon in ecstasy, but nevertheless I said that I surely about to be.
Cause I got a golden ticket. I got a golden chance to make my way. And with a golden ticket, it's a golden day.
Grandpa Joe, I'm sure I'm glad that Dad let you come with me today.
Well, my boy, I guess he just feels that we understand each other.
Plus, you seem to know a lot about Mr. Wonka and what happened to him.
Well, he's been an important man in these parts for a long time. A lot of people said some nasty things about the poor guy when he closed down the factory, but I always assumed he had his reasons. To be honest, I'm quite excited about this whole golden ticket thing. It's a good excuse to get inside and see what he's been really doing all these years.
Speaking of the golden ticket, can I see it one more time? I know it's a little silly, but the whole thing seems so magical.
Why, sure, my boy. There you are.
Thank you. Let's see. Greetings to you, the lucky finder of this golden ticket. From Mr. Willy Wonka, I shake you warmly by the hand. Tremendous things are in store for you. Many wonderful surprises await you. For now, I do invite you to come to my factory for one whole day. You and all others who are lucky enough to find my golden tickets, I, Willy Wonka, will conduct you around the factory myself, showing you everything that there is to see. And afterwards, when it
if I can recognize all of your beautiful faces in the newspaper. Let's see. You are, I think, Augustus Blue. Oh, yes, this is my mother. Delighted to meet you both. Delighted. You must be Violet Beauregard.
So what if I am? Let's get on with this thing, huh?
Very happy to meet you both. Very happy. I think you are, yes. You're Veruca Salt. And you must be Mr. and Mrs. Salt.
Don't shake his hand, Daddy. It's probably all sticky and chocolate from working in a silly little factory all day long. After all, he does only run a silly little factory. He's not important enough for you to bother shaking hands with anyways.
All right. I think you're my TV.
Oh, come on! I'm missing one of my favorite television shows.
Enchanted to meet you too.
And where are the TVs? Pleased to meet you.
Overjoyed to meet you both. You're Charlie Bucket, aren't you? Congratulations, you're the boy who just found the golden ticket yesterday.
Yes, sir. And this here is my Grandpa Joe.
Why do you know, Mr. Wonka?
Delighted to meet you, Mr. Grandpa Joe. Delighted to meet you both. Well now, is that everyone? Why, I guess it is. Then our tour is just about to begin. Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Well, look, and you'll see into your imagination. In the world of my creation, what we'll see will defy explanation. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want, do it. Want to change the world, there's nothing to it. There is no place like home. Compare with your imagination, things there will be free. We wish to be. I am Willy Wonka, the world's greatest candy man to ever live. Right this way, through this big red door. That's right, it's nice and warm inside. I have to keep it warm inside because of my workers. Why, they're used to an extremely hot climate, and in this weather, they'd surely perish. Oh, you shall see everything as we go along, my dear boy. Well now, is that everyone? Why, I guess it is. You there, would you get that door for me? Thank you. Tired! It seems like we've been turning left and right. I want to win right now! You want to hit me right now!
Gee, Grandpa Joe, have you noticed that we've been going down for some time now?
Why, yes, Charlie, I have. I believe I heard Mr. Wonka say that all the important rooms were deep underground.
I wonder why.
Well, I think they'd be much too large to be kept on the surface. I heard him say they could stretch the span of football fields.
Here we are, everybody. This is the chocolate room. It's the nerve center of my whole factory and the heart of my whole operation. But I don't see anything but that old river over there. Where's the food?
Look at those enormous pipes over there. There must be 10 or 11 of them. I wonder what they're for.
Gee, Mr. Wonka, what's wrong with your river? It's all brown and muddy looking.
Why, I'm glad you asked. There's nothing wrong with it at all, my dear boy. Every last drop of this here river is hot, melted chocolate of the finest quality, the very finest. In fact, there is enough chocolate in this here river to fill up every single bathtub in the entire country, and even all the swimming pools. And just look at my pipes. These pipes over here carry this chocolate everywhere in the factory to where it is needed. Thousands and thousands of gallons a day, my dear children. Thousands and thousands of them.
Look over there! What? It's moving, it's walking, it's a little person, it's a little man behind with the pipes!
She's right, Grandpa. You see him?
I see him, Charlie.
There's two of them!
Goodness, so there is.
There's more than two, there's 4 or 5! What are they doing? Where did they come from? Who are they?
Aren't they fantastic?
They're no higher than my knee.
Look, they can't be real people. Look at their funny long hair.
Well, of course they are real people. They are some of my workers.
That's impossible. There's no one in the world as short as that.
No one in the world as short as that. Well, I'll have you know that there are over 3,000 of them working here for me in my factory. They are Oompa Loompas,
Oompa Loompas? What do you mean?
imported direct from Loompa Land. Oh, what a terrible place that is. These poor creatures, they were terrified of the hornswogglers and the wangdoodles. A wangdoodle would eat 10 Oompa Loompas in one day and then come back for another sitting. These poor creatures were forced into the trees. They would live on caterpillars, pushed up and bark and leaves. It was disgusting. Once a year, they would find a cacao bean. They loved the cacao beans. I myself use billions of cacao beans every single day in my factory. It's what chocolate's made of. So I made a deal with the chief of Oompa Loompish and said, you should come and work for me. I have plenty of cacao beans. They seem to really like that. And now, all of them live here. And they all speak English. They love singing and dancing. I expect to hear a good deal of that from them today.
Mommy, Daddy, I want to be Blue Loompa. I'm going to take you Blue Loompa home with me. Don't let Daddy get me one of those Oompa Loompas.
No, my pet. We mustn't throw Mr. Wonka.
But I want an Oompa Loompa.
All right, Maruga, all right.
Please be patient. I'll see that you have one before the day is out.
Augustus, sweetheart! I don't think you better be in that river!
Please, Marilyn! You're dirtying my chocolates!
Augustus, did you hear what Rodman said? Get away from that river at once!
Augustus, my chocolate must be untouched by human hands! Oh boy, this is terrific! I need the bucket to take this properly!
Oh, Augustus, you've been giving that nasty call of yours to millions of people all over the country. Augustus, be careful! Augustus, you need to move! Somebody save him! No, save him! No, somebody! Please, Augustus, get back here! Help me, please! He's disappeared! He's disappeared! Where's that pipe lead to? Somebody's calling fire brigade!
Mrs. Poop, I can assure you, your darling boy will be perfectly safe.
He's gonna be marshmallow!
Nonsense!
And why not, may I ask?
Because that pipe doesn't lead anywhere near the marshmallow room, silly. It leads to the room where I make my most delicious sort of strawberry-coated fudge.
Oh, my poor Augustus! Oh, no, he said it! Oh, you think I'm a joke? No joke! You think I'm a joke? It's a lost joke! Heavy chocolate wedge!
I wouldn't allow it.
And why not?
Because it would taste terrible. Just imagine Augustus flavored chocolate-coated gloop. Ugh. No one would buy it.
I don't want to think about it!
Nor do I.
And my boy's sake, leave me to him this instant!
All right then. Here, take these directions right here over to the Oompa Loompas. They will take you to the fudge room where your boy will be floating around in a barrel. There is going to be a big stick leaning up against the wall. You're going to take that and poke around in there for him. He'll be floating somewhere in there, dirtying up more of my chocolate. Well, just don't take too long because he's liable to end up in the fudge boiler if you do.
What? What did you say?
I'm just kidding, Mrs. Gloop. It's only a joke. Have a good day.
Augustus Gloop, Augustus Gloop, the great big greedy nincompoop. allow this beast to gorge and guzzle, feed and feast on everything he wanted to. Great Scott, it simply wouldn't do. So what we do in cases such as this, we use the gentle touch. Come on, we cry, the time is right to send him shooting up the pipe. But don't, dear children, be Augustus Luke will not be harmed. Although, of course, we must admit, he will be altered quite a bit. He'll be quite changed from what he's been when he goes through the fudge machine. Slowly the wheels go round and round, the cogs begin to grind and pound, 100 knives go slice, slice, slice. We add some sugar, cream, and spice. Then out he comes, and now, by grace, a miracle has taken place. This boy who only just before was loathed by men from shore to shore, this greedy brute, this louse's ear, is loved by people everywhere. For who could hate or bear a grudge against a delicious bit of fudge?
Oompa loompa doo-ba-dee-doo, I got a perfect puzzle for you. Oompa loompa doo-ba-dee-dee, if you are wise, you'll listen to me. What do you get when you guzzle down sweets, eating as much as an elephant eats? What are you at? Getting terribly fat. What do you think will come of that? I don't like the look of it. Oompa loompa doo-ba-dee-da. If you're not greedy, you will go far. You will live in happiness too, like the Oompa loompa doo-ba-dee-doo.
Oh, poor Augustus. I know that this is the last of him that we will see for a long, long while. Oh boy, you're now in for a very good treat. Did you know that Mr. Wonka had his very own boat? That's right, his very own. And boy, was it charming. It was bright pink, and it carries about 10 pollutants inside carrying the oars. Well, there is no point in telling you this, since in just a moment you should be able to see it. Oh, here it comes.
There's no knowing where you're going. There's no earthly way of knowing which way the river's flowing. And not a speck of light is showing, so the danger must be growing. But the rowers keep on rowing, and they're certainly not showing any signs that they are slowing.
He's gone off his walker.
He's crazy!
He's balmy.
He's nutty!
He's screwy. He's batty. He's dippy.
He's dodgy.
He's deaf.
He's goofy!
He's buggy. He's wacky. He's
Anyone
loony.
plugged
Oh, no,
to
he's
a
not.
waterfall.
Turn on the lights. Row faster.
Unplugged to a waterfall.
Look, there's a door on the wall. It says cream rum. Violet cream, dairy cream, whipped cream, pineapple cream, coffee cream, and hair cream?
Hair cream? You don't eat hair cream.
Enough of those silly questions. Just keep rowing.
Look, another door on the wall. It says whip rum.
Whips? What on earth do you use whips for?
For whipping cream, of course.
You
You
said
can't
whipped
have
cream,
whipped cream if it's not been first whipped with whips. Just as
Well, I was
poached
trying to get
egg
that
is
waterfall
poached
off.
egg unless it's been stolen from the dead of night. Carry on.
Yeah, it is. Actually, it looks good.
Look, another door on the wall. It says bean rum. Jelly beans, cacao beans, coffee beans, and beans.
Has beans.
You're one yourself. Now, keep going. We're almost there.
Yeah, it was.
We're here.
We're where?
Up there.
What's up there?
We'll see. be in here for at least 3 minutes. So would Googles and Slugworth and all the other nasty chocolate makers. So I must ask of you all, before we start looking around, there must be no messing around, no touching, no meddling, and most importantly, no tasting. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Right. Everlasting gobstoppers. They're completely new. I'm making them for children with very little pop. What's cool about an everlasting gobstopper is that you can suck them and suck them and suck them and suck them, and they will never get any smaller.
It's like gum.
Not quite. If you were to try and chew an everlasting gobstopper, you would surely break all of your teeth out. But they taste terrific. And they change color once a week. Over here, we have my hair taffy. I haven't got the mixture quite right yet, so don't try it. But once I do, there will be no more excuses for little boys and girls running about with bald heads.
Well, Mr. Wonka, little boys and girls don't run about.
Please don't interrupt me. Thank you. Now, if you would look this way, I would like to show you something I'm terrifically proud of. But step back. It's dangerous.
That's it.
That's it? Do you know what this is?
It's gum.
Right you are! This specific piece of gum right here happens to be the world's most amazing, tremendously awesome piece of gum in the entire world. And that is a chewing gum meal. A whole 3-course dinner. When I start selling this gum on the streets, it will be the end of marketing, the end of forks, plates, and garbage. This particular piece of gum that I have made here happens to be tomato soup, roast beef, and blueberry pie. But you can have anything you want.
What do you mean?
Well, what I mean is that if you were to start eating this gum, you would actually taste all of those things. And it actually fills you up and satisfies you. It's terrific!
It's actually impossible. Come on, Mr. Wonka. Hand over those magic gum of yours.
Now, Violet, let's not do anything silly.
What's so silly? I want gum.
Little girl, I can't give this to you quite yet. There's still 1 or 2 things wrong. No! Please don't!
It's great. It's fantastic. Great job, kiddo. Keep on chewing, baby. My daughter's the first person in the world to have a chewing gum meal.
Spit it out!
Good heavens, girl. What's happening to your nose? It's turning blue. Oh, be quiet, Mother. Let me keep going. Your cheeks, your chin, your whole face is turning blue. Mercy save us. What's happening to you, Violet? Violet, you're turning violet, Violet. What's happening to you? Your skin is glowing. The whole room is glowing.
It always happens like this when it gets to the dessert. It's the blueberry pie that'll do it for you.
Violet, you're swelling up. I feel so peculiar. Violet, you're swelling up. You're blowing up like a balloon.
Like a blueberry.
Call the doctor. Save her.
All the old balloons that we've tested this on have ended up as blueberries. It's most peculiar. It's so annoying.
Yeah,
But I don't want a blueberry for a daughter. Put her back this instant.
Old balloon buzz have Mrs. Beauregard rolled over to the de-juicing room at once.
The juicing room? What for?
Well, to get all that juice out of her, we have to get it out of her immediately. After that, we'll just have to see how she turns out. Mrs. Beauregard, I promise you that we will do everything we can to get your daughter back to normal. I'm truly sorry about all of this. Truly, I am.
Gee, Mr. Wonka, will Violet ever be okay again?
Of course she will. She'll come out of the de-juicing machine just as thin as a whistle. But she'll be purple. Purple from head to toe. But don't worry, we'll fatten her up. That's what you get from chewing disgusting gum all day, though.
Mr. Wonka, if you really hate gum so much, then why do you make it in your factory?
Stop interrupting me. Let's carry on.
Dear friends, we surely all agree there's almost nothing worse to see than some repulsive little bum who's always chewing gum. This sticky habit's bound to send this chewer to a sticky end. Did any of you here. A pair of boots, the boot's ear, or other people's underclothes. And once she chewed her boyfriend's nose. For years and years she chewed away, consuming 50 packs a day. Until one summer's eve, alas, a horrid business came to pass. Miss Bigelow went late to bed. For half an hour she lay and read. At last she put her gum away upon a special little tray, and settled back and went to sleep. She managed this by counting sheep. But now, strange, although she slept, those massive jaws of her just kept on chewing through the night, even with nothing there to bite. This sleeping woman's great big trap, opening and shutting, snap, 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 faster and faster, chop, 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 the noise went on, it wouldn't stop until at last her jaws decided to pause and open extra wide. And with the most tremendous chew, they bit the lady's tongue in two. And that is why we'll try so hard to save Miss Violet Beauregard from suffering an equal fate. She's still quite young, it's not too late. Provided she survives the cure. We hope she does. We can't be sure.
Oompa, loompa, doobly-doo. I've got another puzzle for you. Oompa, loompa, doobly-dee. If you are wise, you'll listen to me. Don't you find when it comes to know how? Stop different protein and brighten your smile. Look, it's supposed to be routine and wrong. Chewing and chewing all day long. The way that a cow does. Oompa, loompa, doobly-da. Giving good manners, you will go far. You will live in happiness too. Like the Oompa, loompa, doobly-doo.
All right, everyone.
Open the curtains more.
Stop here for a moment and take a peek through the glass panel on this door. But whatever you do not go into the nut room. Don't disturb the miniature squirrels.
Look, Grandpa, look! Miniature squirrels! Jeepers, there must be 100 of them over by that wall of walnuts over there.
These squirrels are specially trained for getting the nuts out of walnuts.
Why use squirrels? Why not walnuts?
I insist on using only whole walnuts in my factory, and no one is better at getting the nut out of a walnut than squirrels are.
Mommy, Daddy, I've decided I want a squirrel. Get me one of those squirrels.
Don't be silly, sweetheart. These all belong to Mr. Walnut.
I don't care about that. I want one. All I've got at home is 2 dogs and 4 cats and 6 bunny rabbits and 3 parakeets and 4 canaries and a cage of hamsters and a bowl of goldfish and a silly old hamster. I want a squirrel.
All right, Ruga, Daddy will get you a squirrel just as soon as he possibly can.
But I don't want any old squirrel. I want a trained squirrel.
Oh, very well. Wonka, how much you want for one of these crazy squirrels? And your price.
That's the thing, sir. They're not for sale. She can't have one.
Who says I can't? See here, Wonka. I want a squirrel. I want a squirrel and a Doobly-Pop. I want a squirrel and a Doobly-Pop and a pink candy bird. And while we're at it, I want a beast.
Probably do it a little louder, yeah.
I want a beast.
Yeah, a little louder.
Buns and donuts and fruitcakes with
Little
donuts. So good you can donuts. You're up to date.
A little louder.
Now, I want a party with
They're testing her to see if she's a bad nut. Oh my, she is a bad nut. Her head must have sounded quite hollow.
Where are they taking her?
Well, that particular chute leads to where all the other bad nuts do. Down the garbage chute.
My golly, she is going down the chute.
Oh, she's gone.
Where did they go?
No, that's perfect.
Well, that
Maybe a little bit,
particular
yeah.
garbage chute leads to the great big main rubbish pipe, where all of the potato peelings and fish heads and cabbages, all stuff like that go to.
Who would eat that in a chocolate factory, I'd like to know.
Well, I do, of course. You don't expect me to live off cacao beans, do you? And, of course, that does lead to the incinerator in the end.
Now, see here, Wonka. I believe you've gone just a shade too far this time, I do indeed. My daughter may be a bit of a frump. I don't mind admitting it, but it does not mean you're going to burn her to a crisp. I'll have you know I'm extremely cross about this, I really am.
Listen, my dear sir, don't be cross. Listen, I expect that your daughter didn't even fall all the way down the chute. She could be just below the entrance hole there. And if she is, you know what that means? You would just go right in there and pick her right up. And she'll be just fine.
Ruka, are you down there?
Oh my, the squirrels have pushed her in too.
Good gracious me! What a lot of garbage is going to be in the chute today. Ha! What's it like down there, Regina? Oh, help! Help! Help!
Well, I would hope that someone would catch them at the bottom. Oh, that! They only like that every other day.
My feet are getting tired. I want to watch television.
If you're tired, then we'd better take the elevator. Come right this way. It's right down the hall.
Veruca Salt, the little brute, has just gone down the garbage chute. And as we very rightly thought, that in a case like this, we ought to see the thing completely through. Polished on her parents, too. Down goes Veruca down the drain, and there perhaps we should explain that she will meet as she descends a rather different set of friends. Some a little worse, so old and gray, one smelled it from a mile away. A rotten nuts, a reeky pear, a thing the cat left on the stairs, and other things, and lots of other things, each with a rather horrid smell. These are Veruca's newfound friends that she will meet as she descends, and it's the price she has to pay for going so very far astray. But now, my dears, we think you might be wondering, is it really right that every single bit of blame and all the scolding and the shame should fall upon Veruca Salt? Is she the only one at fault? For though she's spoiled, and dreadfully so, the girl can spoil herself, you know. Who turned her into such a brat? Who are the culprits? Who did that? Alas, you needn't look so far to find out who these sinners are. They are, and this is very sad, her loving parents, Mom and Dad. And that is why we're glad they fell into the garbage chute as well.
Oompa loompa doompa-dee-doo, I've got another puzzle for you. Oompa loompa doompa-dee-dee, if you are wise, you'll listen to me. Who do you blame when your kid is a brat?
Curtains.
Look, it's a great class elevator.
Yes, it is. But this particular elevator can do so much more. This elevator here can go up ways and down ways and long ways and sideways and slant ways and any other way you can think of. You just press one of these buttons and zing, you're off. That's incredible.
Look, each button is labeled.
And each button stands for a room.
Let's see. It says strawberry juice water pistols, exploding candies for your enemies, invisible chocolate bars for you in class, rainbow drops you can suck and spit to 6 different colors.
All right. Enough of that. We're wasting time. Let's get it.
Isn't there a television in the middle of the slide?
You gotta change the slide.
Right here.
That
Oh.
me?
Here we go.
I'm gonna be sick.
Please don't be sick.
Try and stop me.
Then you better take this.
Oh, you got the stop.
Sorry, can't do that till we get there. Let's just hope we don't run into the other elevator.
What other elevator?
Oh, the one that's opposite of us on the tracks.
Pulling back, Rudy. We might have a collision.
Well, I've been lucky so far.
We're really here to be sick.
Please don't reveal it there. Don't soil my hat.
So, ride.
Never again.
All right. Now, before we go into this room, I must warn you all. There are very dangerous machines in here. Please do stay away from them. All right? Everyone out.
Curtain open.
This here is the television inventing room scene. And it is home to my latest, greatest creation, television chocolate.
But what is television chocolate?
What did I tell you about talking? Where was I? It works by television. When I first saw television, well, I don't really care for television myself. Because all the children nowadays just can't seem to take it in small doses how it's supposed to be.
That's me!
Shut up.
Thank you. Where was I? It works by television. You see, when I first saw television, I was struck with a tremendous idea. I thought, if you can take a photograph, put onto a screen, and sent through the air in tiny million pieces whizzing, and put together again on another screen, why couldn't I do the same thing with chocolate?
That's impossible.
And so, well, watch me send a bar of chocolate from one end of the room to the other by television. You there, go get me that chocolate bar.
Get the spotlight off the TV.
It has to be big, because you see, when you put it in one end, it always
Keep
comes
moving
out
it off the
smaller
TV.
on the other end.
I
Just
think it's
watch
true,
this.
Move it off the TV.
All right, give it a minute. All right, now everyone over here, watch the screen, quick. And take it.
You can't take it. It's just a picture on a television screen.
That's incredible! Now, just imagine it. A commercial will flash on everyone's television screen across the country saying, "Eat Wonka's chocolates. They're delicious. Don't believe me? Try one for yourself now."
But why stop at chocolate bars? Could you send a real person through the camera, like teleporting them?
A person? Are you off your rocker?
But could it be done?
I mean, we could try it, but we've already lost way too many Oompas. We're running low on those.
Look at me! I'm gonna be the first person in the world to be sent by television.
No, my TV, please don't do that.
No, Mike, stop. You'll be turned into a million
elasticity of chewing gum.
Chewing gum? How far do you think it'll stretch?
Well, small boys are very springy and elasticy, so he could stretch miles. But don't worry, we'll put him back to normal size with my Super Wonka vitamin candies that require all the nutrients you need from A to Z. Here, Mr. TV, just take these orders right here and try not to look so worried. They all come out in the wash, you know, every single one of them.
The most important thing we've learned, so far as children are concerned, is never, never, never let them near your television set. They loll and slop and lounge about and stare until their eyes pop out. Oh yes, we know it keeps them still. They don't climb out the windowsill. They never fight or kick or punch. They leave you free to cook the lunch and wash the dishes in the sink. But did you ever stop to think? To wonder just exactly what this does to your beloved tot? It rots the senses in the head. It kills imagination dead. His brain becomes as soft as cheese. His powers of thinking rust and freeze. He cannot think. He only sees. All right, you'll cry. All right, you'll say. But if we take the set away, what shall we do to entertain our darling children? Please explain. We'll answer this by asking you, what used the darling ones to do? They used to read. They read and read and read and read and then proceed to read some more. Great Scott, gadzooks! One half their lives was reading books. Such wondrous, fine, fantastic tales of dragons, gypsies, queens, and whales, and pirates wearing purple pants, and sailing ships, and elephants, and cannibals crouching round the pot, stirring away at something hot. Oh, books, what books they used to know, those children living long ago. So please, oh please, we beg, we pray, throw your TV set away. Fear not, because we promise you that in about a week or two of having nothing else to do, they'll now begin to feel the need of having something good to read. Oh, yes, regarding my TV, we very much regret that we shall simply have to wait and see if we can get him back his height. But if we can't, it serves him right.
Oompa loompa doopity-doo, I got a final puzzle for you. Oompa loompa doopity-dee, if you are wise, you'll listen to me.
What do you get from a little TV? A pain in the neck and an IQ of 3. Why don't you try simply reading a book?
Or could you just not bear to look? You'll get no commercial. Oompa loompa doopity-doo. Do as I say and you will go far. You will live in happiness too. Lightly oompa loompa doopity-doo.
Curtains open.
All right, which room shall it be next? There's so many left to view. Oh, how many children are left?
Well, Mr. Wonka, I believe there's just Charlie left.
You mean you're the only one left?
Like, yes, this all.
Oh, my dear boy, Charlie, that means you've won! I do congratulate you, Charlie. I congratulate you both. This is incredible. I just knew it, Charlie. I knew it. I knew you'd be the one. This is so much. There's so much to do. There's so much to plan for. We must get to work right away. There's so much to do.
Wait, I'm afraid, Mr. Wonka, I don't understand. What are you talking about?
I really love my chocolate factory, Charlie. And you know, do you love my chocolate factory? And take a minute to figure out your answer, because to me it's very important how you feel.
Well, Mr. Wonka, all that I have to say is that I've never spent a more fantastic day anywhere in my entire life. Do I love this chocolate factory? Yes. Yes, I do. It's a great deal.
Why do you ask, Mr. Wonka?
You see, all of the other children that were here today, they will receive everything they were promised of candy and chocolate. But your boy here, Charlie, I want him to receive so much more. You see, today has all been a contest. A contest to see who would be the perfect person for the job.
What job?
You see, Charlie, I'm old, and I'm not getting any younger. It's very difficult for me to carry out my brilliant ideas as I was going to. And I need help when I'm here. I need someone to take over. That means yes, I would like if you and your Grandpa Joe, and of course, your entire family, to come here and live in my factory permanently and take over where I was left. After I've trained you, of course, you will be able to run every single one of my machines and gadgets. It all depends on your answer, Charlie. Do you accept my offer?
Will I?